What is up, YouTube? We are here playing Inscryption, Casey's mod, and we're going to jump in and try this ant deck. We might just do this ant deck without pumping up the difficulty level, and just try to get the ant run under our belt. Maybe have it less stressful. The fact that I've been cranking out wins is absolutely mind-blowing, because I played this a couple times off stream with 0 modifiers on, and it was every single one of them was a loss. But we do have to get to the 40 challenge points by putting on those difficulty modifiers in order to unlock more difficulty modifiers. So we have an ant queen that spawns an ant in my hand. Then we have a flying ant. And the damage that ants do equals the number of ants on the board at the time. Skunk is stinky, which is just really good. I like stinky a lot. And 2 rabbit pelts that we trade immediately for other cards. We probably want to go for the woodcarver lady and try to increase our insects somehow. More ants, please. Worker ant. Sold. Mantis, here's the thing. We go ringworm, and we just give that directly to the first fire we can get our hands on. And then, honestly, probably worker ant. Turtle's a new one. It's got the armored. First time it takes damage, it doesn't count. Mantis, super good if we get to put like Mantis here on this. But I think I'm gonna go ringworm for free fires. And worker ant, since it goes with our ant deck. It was fire or carver lady. I'm gonna go fire here since we took ringworm. We have to cross our fingers and hope that they take the damn thing. They might not try to kill it. We'll just have a 2-attack ringworm, which is not the worst. They did let it go, you son of a bitch! Eat me! What are the odds? Oh, okay. I got some stuff going on here now. What are we gonna do? Put our trusty ringworm. If you can get combo Fecundity in the free rabbit sigil, ants can get powerful. If I put a flying ant out, it's going to get killed immediately by worker ant. I could just wait a turn. I could skunk and it wouldn't be able to do anything, but neither would my skunk. So if we go like that, we can go ahead and put our ringworm out now to kill that guy. And then I suppose we could just throw the skunk out. Get the flying ant out, maybe? Actually, flying ant against the ringworm sounds pretty good, because the ringworm will protect it. The flying ant flies over. It doesn't attack things directly. Ant Queen. McQueen. How are we gonna handle this? We want to sack probably the skunk next turn and put the Ant Queen out. No, we're done now. We gotta make a move right now. Because right now there's 3 damage coming in, and there's only 3 damage until we win. So we sack skunk and flying ant, and we put the Ant Queen here, I guess. And so that's 3 damage that we're doing. If I go ahead and sack the ringworm now, we'll do 4 damage instead. Alright, that didn't really make that big of a difference. We got 1. We got 1 money. So if you go over the scale, you get money for it. Money can be used to buy pelts. And I don't see a pelt buying station anywhere coming up here. Here's sigil trading. Here's pack. We get 1 extra thing in our pack. But it looks like we start now with a hook, which I did see in the update notes. Oh, this is the pelt buying right here. Never mind. It's right in front of us. The very next thing. Finest pelts for sale. We're at the ice, which means we are fighting up against the pelt person. Oh, I still actually only have like 1 money at all. So that was just unfortunate because we want as many pelts as possible, like I said, when we fight the boss. No, wait, it's not the snow biome. This is the wetlands, which means we're going to be fighting the fisher, I think. Get stinky bugs. Yeah, well, I could put skunk on like the ant queen so it stays alive longer, or skunk on the flying ant. Once again, if I could put that against something that does 1 damage, it could bump it down to 0, and my flying ant is just protected. And that would be really good. But I also think that maybe bumping up my ants with a carving could be the way to go. Make them all stinky, right? Hi, I'm late. What's up, Ultra? I don't see one for our insects, so I'm gonna take this. Maybe we'll get the ability to make our insects have a tail. It's not my favorite. We're gonna try to sacrifice our dude guy again. Insects have push. Hefty. And we're up against bees. The bee will attack over me. So if I was to put my, say, worker ants or ringworm there, it won't hurt me, but I will hurt it. So hashtag worth. You'd think that flying would be able to hit flying, but that isn't how it is. This bee is going to be able to fly over the grand fir. Oh, why didn't I think about the fact that it's doing that? It's okay. It's going to come back anyways. Bing, 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 bing. Let's get our ringworm out there, I suppose. Put the bee in the back. So what's going to happen right now is we're going to do 2 damage, and it's actually over. It's actually already over. And we got no extra money for it. It's unfortunate. Wait, why does a ringworm have damage? Because I tried to kill it in the last fire, but no one ate it. Maybe go for bones. Let's get a cockroach in here. Got a rattler. Bone carver coming up, perfect. If I put, it doesn't even give the option to put ants in there. I was gonna say, would it be like ant +1? Turns out no. It's gonna be the most powerful ringworm in history. I don't even want to sacrifice it at this point in time. I'm going to give it stinky. Keep it alive. Flying ant. Rabbit pelt's not going to do much here. The more ants you have on the board, the better. The higher their attack is. And it's already over. I should have put him there. I don't know why I didn't put him there. Shut up, chat. I hate you. Would have given me more money. Just not doing enough math. For attack ringworms, pretty pog. Field mice, fecundity. And flying ant. I guess we're gonna go with fecundity here. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a copy of it's created in your hand, so we could play an ant and get another ant back, and that would be pretty sauce. Excuse me. Not enough meth. Yeah, that's perfect. You got it. Rip that fire, rip that sigil trade. But there's our bug. All bugs flight? Nah. Bug tails it's gonna get messy. It's not what I want. We'll get something better on the next carver. We have no choice but to go another carver. All bugs give bones upon death? Ants don't have tails. At least you can sacrifice the tails. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Maybe we do want to keep it that way then. Infinite bone play with ant sacrifice. Bones. I kind of like the tail idea now that you mention it, because if they're attacking me and they move over, my ant doesn't die, and then I could sacrifice the tail to put another ant in. Right? I only have one bone card. There we go. Ant. Insect tail. I think it's an achievement to hook back something that the angler guy hooked. Bring fish. Let's read this. Nope, not that one. That one. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place. So it's actually a smart play to try to get something to attack it. Of course, kingfishers aren't going to do that. Boom, boom. Maybe we'll just do that with the worker ants. Immediately sack the smoke. Just get on the board real quick. Like, I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna hook you. Does the fisher hook pelts? Yes, the fisher will hook pelts. And that's what I'll most likely just offer him right now is a pelt. It's trying times. Is it though? Is it an achievement to hook back something that he hooked? What would that be called? Defeat the angler. These are the ones I already have. Let's go to the ones I don't have. Steal back one of your creatures from the angler. For the achievement, we should do it. Let him grab my rabbit pelt. Steal it. Oh, it's already over. Never mind. Should have gone with the flight. That's okay, because we can get the skunk, and I can go ahead and sack my worker ant. And die horribly. It's not the best. Because it would summon a 4/2... it would summon a 4/2 shark. How are we going to handle that situation? Because it's still going to summon a 4/2 shark. I think even if I kill off the worker ant for the skunk. Don't sacrifice the ant. Kill your non-flying ant. Attrition with flying. That's what I'm saying. This is only doing 1 damage though, and they're going to be putting like sharks and shit in this little spot. Maybe I put the skunk there to try to stop that from happening. Maybe I put the skunk here so I can still put something else here. Lizard tail, you don't have to worry about the shark. But the shark will end up hitting me for 4 damage, right? We'll see what happens if I don't, but... maybe we can kill him before that's a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna finish him off before it's a big deal. Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to pick a squirrel. I meant to pick something else that could have actually done some damage. Doesn't matter if the squirrel there is whatever. It's just like, whatever. Nobody cares. In fact, I think we're going to get more stuff in our bag. And I don't really want a pack rat. But I could take the pat rack sigil and put it on something. I guess. I could have used the pliers, Void, but maybe we'll take the pack rat sigil and put it on an ant or something. More pack rat. Long elk. We sacrifice the long elk now to the fire. And we keep our 4-1 ringworm. We want to sell our pelts. Only have one, right? It's not very impressive. We could avoid the pack rat altogether and we can go to the cave and then just do a sigil trade. I'm in. Daily Dummy Prime sub. Thanks for that. Kin. Sigil and attack power. Probably kin. Insect, 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 though. It's only 3 insects. Attack power. I want to say if it pulls an ant, it's just going to say it's 0. So that would be dumb. And then sigils. We have a no sigil, no sigil, no sigil, no sigil. Double sigil. It's not looking good. Oh, this is a bug too. Okay, so we'll go kin then. Ringworm, just clutching it all day. These two? There are 2 rodents, but I don't think that rodents is actually a class. It's bullshit, because I would have won. Ringworm was the hero we needed. What are we gonna do here? Fecundity. We wanted to put fecundity on something. Fecundity on Ant Queen could be really, really cool because you get an ant when you play the Ant Queen, and then you'll get the Ant Queen back, and then you get another Ant Queen and another ant. But mice for ringworm. Make another copy of ringworm. Fecundity ant. Yeah, I'm thinking that this guy would be much cheaper, or this. Get a second copy of flying ant. Only reason I wouldn't do Ant Queen is because of how pricey it is. Probably put on flying ants instead of worker ant. So I think worker ant. Excuse me. There we go. Flying ant for sure. Guaranteed hit Leshy a lot. We'll do it. Got a Raven and a Coyote coming up. We got a bunch of nothing to fight it with. A bunch of turds. You could kill the Coyote. If I put flying ant in, And let the flying ant create a tail. Next turn. That's 1 up and 2 down. The raven can't touch me, right? And then we'll get a second flying ant next turn. And if I put it here, it'll be trapped and won't be able to make a tail and move over. So maybe there's something else that's coming in. I can make another tail. Infinite bone sack ant over and over. Yeah, do this long enough for my long elk to get in, but we're still doing a 1 to 2 damage trade with the raven. I could pop the squirrel and get 2 flying ants in. I don't think I need to do that yet, but... Sack the ant. Oh, okay, so if I put squirrel down and then put a flying ant, I get another flying ant. Kill the flying ant for the flying ant? Is that the thing there? That's the thing there. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll have enough bones for the long elk. Might as well make enough bones for the rattler as well, in case we pull it. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That should do it. Okay, so we want to let it make a tail, so the coyote kills the tail. We have 1 up, 2 down. Next turn, we put the long elk after it kills the tail. We put the long elk there, which kills the coyote. And then we summon another squirrel to get a second flying ant out, so we bump the flying ant's damage up to 2, and we should be able to get back in the board without using any of our items. The rattlers is 6. Was it really 6? I thought it was 3. Maybe I'm thinking of the coyote cost. Okay. The damage was 3. Rattler has 3 damage. Okay. Let's see here. So we're gonna do that. Let it attack the tail. Oh, yuck. That is nasty. So we're gonna go ahead and put the long elk down to fight the coyote. We're gonna want to put the flying ant down so that they can't cuckoo up my space. You got the leg, but I got the wriggling leg. The leg gets fecundity. Okay. An infinitely sacrificable free card. That is good news. Unfortunately, it's not an ant. That'd be hilarious if it was an ant. How far in are we? Not very far at all. But I think our ant deck just exploded. So we're going to get Ant Queen out there as well. Flying Ant's the only one with fecundity. Should have put fecundity on our other ant. So instead of putting the squirrel out, we could just put the wriggling leg, and we get it right back. And then we just make as many flying ants as we want. And it's already over. We don't really want it to be over, though, because if I stop now, it's going to be 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 down. 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. 4 going to go right back to normal, but this guy will die. Otherwise, we could go ahead and just put flying ant. We could even put a flying ant here. And that'd be the way to do it, I guess. Sack the elk for 4 ants. Yeah, I'm just coming across that realization that would be the best thing to just do it now. Do it now. Do it good. Lick this long elk like you should. That's a ton of damage. That is unreal. We got the money now. We made up for it. That might be the most amount of money I've gotten after one battle. We're learning the ant deck, though. Gotta go cockroach here. I think the bones with the infinite sacrifice play is gonna be really, 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 really good. Although bifurcate on... I can't actually put it on my flying ant. Not possible. Because it's already got a sigil from something else. But I'm gonna go cockroach here. Gonna go heavy on the insect plays. Possibly even taking this unkillable and putting it on a worker ant. Therefore, our ants are just gonna be like, you can't get rid of them. They're there. If the roach had vicinity, it can multiply itself. That's true. If the roach had vicinity, you'd be able to kill it. It'd come back because it's unkillable, and it'd also create another copy because of vicinity. It would duplicate every time you use it. I don't think it's necessary, but it's funny. I'll probably put that sigil on the ant. And I could sacrifice a card to get a boon. The boon that I get every single time is the get a bone, or we can get pack rat right now. I'm not against getting pack rat. Maybe put pack rat on my ant queen. Maybe put pack rat on my ringworm. Be cheap. Pack rat on my rattler. I'm gonna go to a fire, which is over here. I could get a better sigil, but I kind of like this infinite squirrel action via the leg. I don't really treasure this spot at all, but unkillable ringworm. I'm thinking the ant. I think the ant play is going to be more important. We go heavy, all in on ant. Did I want pack rat? Not really. Otherwise, I have to get rid of a card. Which would honestly be okay if I did get rid of, like, the rattler. Maybe we want to just hold ants in our deck so that we can guarantee doing this exact same thing again. Get rid of Ant Queen to get the dream team most of the time. You think get rid of the Ant Queen, sacrifice it here? Maybe. I guess we don't really even need this if we have the ant, flying ant. Put the pack on the roach. You could get all the stuff. Could put pack rat on the roach instead of sacrificing the roach for the worker ant, but yeah. We gotta choose one of them. These all look like, they all seem like decent ideas. We'll try it. Yeah, it's a free bone every turn. Not every turn, every battle. Every turn would be decent. Worker ant. We didn't get our flyer. It's over. Might as well quit. Pretty much just gonna give up then. I really need to kill that wolf cub, but I don't know how we're gonna do that, because if I put the worker ant out there, he's gonna attack it and it's gonna make a tail. We'd have to wait a turn. It's really risky though. Try to get our flyer. You can get infinite bones. Right now? Yes. Get them playing this game. I love it. It says Big Man Cabbage. I pull a squirrel here, it doesn't help me. I'm gonna pull something here. Go ringworm. Yeah, I could go ringworm slaughter, I guess. Who needs an ant when you have a ringworm? But the ringworm's gonna have to get through the mole as well. It's gonna be kind of tricky, I guess. We have to tank 1, 2, and then the third turn, assuming he doesn't play anything more like a mole or something here on the left. That's our way in. Alpha, that's not good. That'll also ruin everything for me. So the mole will block the ringworm. Die. Then the alpha steps up. And the sparrow... Let's see here. Mole dies. Turn starts. I think sparrow attacks first for 1 damage. Then the alpha moves up and deals 1 more damage, and I'm dead. If I go ahead and put a skunk next to the sparrow, it moves it back down to 0 damage, where alpha bumps it back up to 1. If we can just survive 1 more turn, the ringworm will put 4 damage on the board. I think the bird attacks before alpha moves forward. Chad, do you know differently? The way the turn order is. It's not intuitive, and I forget every time because it's not intuitive. But I think I go, this goes, and then these cards are played in last. Squirrel the alpha. I might need my squirrel, though. Oh, I didn't even pull a squirrel. I have a squirrel here, and I don't want to use him, though. The alpha will move first. The wolf will move up before they attack. Alpha comes down first, then they all attack. Pop your squirrel. Here's the problem. Is that even if I put a squirrel in front of the alpha, the sparrow does 2 damage and ends it immediately. I'd have to hook the mole or hook something. I think I have to hook something. I guess I could pliers, and the sparrow would do 2 damage, and then I'd have to also pop the squirrel to block the alpha. Yeah, I don't like that. I have to. Dumb. Rip our achievement too. We're well past that, but still. Wolf cub coming up. We just get the worker ant out there to do something. Maybe skunk. We're dealing 4 damage. Over. Pray to pull flyer? You mean pliers? It's getting pretty late to pull off the campfire trick. Late is the hour. In which long elk the white. Something. We still have the pelt lady to go. It's not here though. I don't want to bloat my deck with pelts, but some of them could be nice. Damage on skunk is nice. I'm gonna fire here. Rip. Can't get to it. Flying ant? You son of a bitch. Flying ant only has 1 health. So if I did put the flying ant here to take the coyote damage, that wouldn't work out quite well enough because it would move over and then the porcupine would kill it. So what we do is we put the flying ant here. So the porcupine hits it. We'll take 2 damage, but it'll hit my tail. Not even kill the tail, I don't even think. And then I'll be able to start sacking the tail. I'll have another tail in my hand anyways. And then at that point in time, we can put 4 flying ants out and it's over. Use our pelts. That's true. If we really needed to. Which we shouldn't. That wriggling leg though. Man, we need to have less cards in our hand, in our deck. That leg is OP. That's the OPest leg I've ever seen. I don't want cards. Take them back. Go for a duplicate. What do we have right now? Are we gonna try to go for another insect? If I get a second flying ant or a second worker ant and then splice them. Mantis bro, we could put dual strike on somebody. Is this pack rat? This is pack rat now. There should be a way to turn down pack rat. Turn down for what? All right. Do we want unkillable normal ant? Maybe. Maybe we want bifurcated strike normal ant. Maybe we want pack rat on something. Good night, Matt. Caustics, 15 months. Love you, Huts. Feeling sick. Sorry about that. That sucks. Put your pack rat on your cockroach. I don't hate that idea. But what if you put pack rat on a pelt? Does that actually work? You could sack the cockroach, put it out there, get another thing. Cockroach is an option. Yeah, but you will lose. I will lose the pelt eventually, but when you trade, yeah. I could do pack ringworm. Would the leg have unkillable on it? Unkillable mantis. I could unkillable mantis and then start beefing my mantis damage. That's true because the mantis will dodge and the leg will get unkillable, right? That the mantis has. And then they'll kill the leg. I'll get the leg back as an unlimited sacrifice once again. If I don't end up starting with the flying ant, we could still have the same kind of combo on another bug. So maybe mantis would be the way to go. Like this. I'll still have the pack rat. Pack rat's a special card though. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a special card or not if you sacrifice it, but Sigil trade in the future, put pack rat on something else. a backup in case you get a bad pull. I think mantis here over the normal ant. Maybe. IBM, thank you so much for the 2 months. Tough card choices. Yeah. They're all good is the problem. There's not really a wrong one, right? We don't know what they're going to throw at us or what kind of cards we're going to pull. So I put it on the mantis. Here's another thing, too, is that this guy's coming up, the prospector. So let's just say that we started off with the flying ant. We're going to lose the flying ant. It's a guarantee. If we start off with the mantis, we're going to lose the mantis, but we'll still have the other one. Beef the mantis at future fires is void. That's what I'm thinking. Wouldn't that be crazy if the leg also got beefed? It's not how it works, but... Hee-haw! Was the prospector. So be it. So be it. We start with the flying ant, and I say we just get there. We just end it now. First phase. But here's the deal, though. If I end it now at the first phase, we're going to have 4 gold up front, which is going to be less than ideal. It will give me maybe an extra couple turns to pull cards. You won't lose the flying ant. Yo, you're right, because it makes a copy every time. Right, so maybe what we do here is we put the flying ant out, just 2 of them, and we let them do a bunch of damage. Makes a tail via coyote. We almost get finished with it, and then the next turn they finish with it, and we have 1 empty space. Maybe. We won't be able to kill the pack rat, but I'm not sure that really matters with the ant in our hand. Good night, everyone. Good night, Discon Aggro. Maybe we kill the smoke first thing for the bones. And then the squirrel for the second ant, I guess. Just gonna need more cards in our hand, you know? It's already over next turn. Oh, we're gonna have 4 things anyways. No, we're not, because the coyote killed the leg. I can't even keep up with myself, to be honest. Second phase, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to put in enough flying ants to just finish it outright, but... Pack mule, not rat. Did I call him a pack rat? Guys, there's way too much going on. And we'll just finish it now. Yeehaw, son. Dang nabbit. Chaos McTire, 18 months. Thanks for staying awesome. Thanks for supporting the hell out of me. I struck gold. The coyote is still there, though, which is kind of a problem. But now we can just put the worker ant in to kill the coyote, I guess. I don't see why we couldn't do that. Right? Draw a card. Dang name it. Anything we would really want to do with the mantis? Not really, no. Put that in. Put the worker ant out to kill the coyote. And then as soon as this bloodhound creates space for my flyers, it just put the flyer in, I guess. Get! Go on now. It's my pack rats. Oh, excuse me. Could sacrifice a few things to put the pack rat out there. Just to get a free thing. I wanted to maybe pop the squirrel as well, right? If we put leg down, we sacrifice worker ant and leg to put pack rat. After we grab our squirrel, we'll get another thing. I don't know, maybe I would actually want to just grab the bones here because they're kind of trash. Pop the bones. No, that's... Yeah, yes. Well, yeah. Right, and then as soon as we get the pack rat out there, we just go ahead and sack the pack rat for 2 flying ants. We just try to farm up more items. But here's another thing, though, is that we want to have an empty slot so we don't get a second pack rat. I don't even want to get the pack rat out there. I don't even want more items. But maybe we could also just pop this for fun. You need the bones later. Nah. I'm just gonna finish this at the Flyers, I think. We can let the worker ant take a shot at the pack mule, I suppose. There's nothing wrong with that, but... Go 4 damage right out the gate. Suppose I could kill the bloodhound. It's over. It's already over. Freaking unlimited wriggling legs is hilarious. Look at this little leg. Look at this leg, bro. Let me rely your cane. A second pack rat are anyways. Amalgam, Uro, and long elk. Another long elk. Ouroboros is a reptile, right? But this guy is a bird. He's everything. He's got every single thing. So this amalgam probably, because it's an insect. Uro is OP with fecundity exploit. Amalgam counts as everything. Here's what I could do also, though, is I could take Ouroboros and then take this sigil and put it on my ant. You could sacrifice Ouroboros with a lot of your, with your fecundity. Uro plus flying plus leg equals unlimited power. That is true. If I was able to get unlimited legs and ants, I could go ahead and put 2 ants out there and then sack them for the Ouroboros, and then I could sacrifice the Ouroboros to put an ant out there to get another ant out there with the leg, and then I could sacrifice that and put an Ouroboros out there, and then I could, you know, and then Ouroboros sounds pretty good with our infinite draw here, and then we either have to get the Ouroboros out once to end the entire thing. Put 2 legs out for Ouroboros. It doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Kind of late for buffing Ouroboros. It's kind of late for an amalgam. You know, if I'm going to spend 2 stuff for it, I might as well have something that has infinite attack. Gotta pick something, right? God, I have no clue what any of this means, as Daily Dummy. Ouroboros, every single time that you sack the Ouroboros, or it dies in battle, it comes back with +1/+1 on attack and defense. And since I have the ability to sacrifice it myself for my own cards that infinitely spawn, I could just sacrifice it, get it back as a 2/2, and then get the ants out there, right? And then sacrifice those ants for another Ouroboros, and then sacrifice that, comes back as a 3/3, and so forth and so forth and so forth. We want to keep our pelts for the final boss battle, if at all possible. Although we will be getting more here. How much money do we have? Probably enough for 2 more golden pelts. So maybe we do want to trade them. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't need this, and I do want this. If you have both Ouroboros and the ant, it's an infinite combo. Use the rat sack into Uro to infinite items. So much sacking I lost already. I think I gotta go this way. Pelts is good for this boss, though. Ants? Why can't I re-roll this? Kuko is pretty OP. If I get a Kuko and put that on my ants, I could protect my ants even more. Try a double pelt. I've never seen it. I could put fledgling. What could I put fledgling on? Put the Kuko on the Ouroboros. Tentacles get insane with a big hand. We're not increasing the size of our hand, though, when we're doing the flying ant thing. It's probably cheap, though. I could take this fledgling, though. I could take this fledgling and put it on my worker ant. Put the fledgling on skunk, maybe? Good night, Cobb. Where's Mothman when you need him? Fledgling on skunk and Kuko. Flying ant with Stinky. That's pretty good, actually. Spiky elk. Submergible wolf cub. Unkillable magpie. Final boss cheats when you play Kuko, though. Probably Mantis God here. Magpie's too pricey. Okay, what the hell do we want to do? Put the Kuko on something else or fledgling on something? Fledgling on skunk? Trifurcated Mantis God strike on worker ant? Trifurcated strike on Kuko sounds kind of dope as hell because it puts an egg in front of it so nothing can attack it, and then it will attack to the sides as well. Put Mantis God on Ouroboros. Got your Kako right here. Try strike on Uro, infinite damage times 3. That is true. The one thing that could stop us from an unkillable Ouroboros is if they just simply put like anything in front of it, like a rabbit. I'm in for that. We need to hit a lot more of these sacrifice stations, though. How's your night, Sin? This is all hoping that at one point in time, we end up getting the flying ant and Ouroboros pulled before we beat it. I was gonna laugh. I was gonna laugh so hard if that would have worked. There's a moose buck a-coming. So what do we want? It just maybe like 2 flying ants for now. I don't want to overdo. Oh wait! It's Stinky Ant. Ooh, we're gonna have stinky legs. We're not gonna have Facundity Stinky. We're just gonna have one. So we put him out there. It gets attacked. It makes a leg. Next turn, we sack the flying ant and the leg for... I don't know. Maybe we just go ahead and put the raven out in front of the mole. No, I think we need that leg. It's not the ant that I wanted, and now I'm bummed. Imagine if I could splice together the flying ants, though, and have a vicinity stinky with loose tail. Imagine not even using Hatai. Hatai. Which one is it? We gotta go with the stinky. Stanky leg. Flying ant. We'll see what else he spawns. Another mole, okay. Oh, we can't sack the leg, of course. Flying ant, flying ant, flying ant, flying ant, flying ant, flying ant. Skunk. Fledgling skunk could be pretty dope. I might sack squirrel and put raven egg far left. I think we're gonna need it. Because that guy's gonna die. Next turn, it's gonna be 3 damage coming in, and we're gonna be pulling nothing. Could put a pack rat, hope for a good item. I don't think there's any killing this moose buck right now. And there's no killing past the mole. We gotta have our flying ant with flight. That's like literally dependent on our flying ant to get through this. Pack rat does 2 damage as well as the raven. Actually, the raven will do 3. It's a 3-2, I think. But, at least the flying ant will still block the moose buck. If I sack the pack rat for it, then that's going to be 3 damage coming into my face. He's gonna play something right here. Watch. The bulls are coming. Unless we get flight cards. Oh, it's a 2-3 rather, not a 3-2. Rattler. That's real awfully close. I got nothing. I have to just try to damage trade as long as we can to get the ant out. Moose buck's gonna kill the raven in 2 turns. You son of a bitch. What do we need? Ouroboros, please. You cock. Alright, we're gonna do fort. Oh, it's already over. It's not already, I mean, it doesn't have to be already over. I could sack the flying ant for anything else, really. Excuse me. I want to get the Ouroboros out now. So we're going to just start throwing things at the wall. We're going to see what sticks. Throw a pack rat out there. Use up some items. I don't know. Try to kill this guy. Oh, that's a really good one. That's a really good item. It allows me to cut up one of their cards. Just guard with legs until Ouroboros. This is good. You son of a... You think you're funny. Up and away legs. Hilarious. This is hilarious. Dude, Fecundity Leg. How funny is this? How funny is this stupid card? How not funny is it going to be when they're like, Fecundity only works 10 times and then it dies. My bad. Was focusing on far too many things. Oh man, we could have afforded more pelts too. That's a bummer. Gotta go with the, yeah, card sacrifice and then a thing. Maybe just sacrificing the pack rat at this point in time. Probably. Give me a campfire up ahead too, please. What do we really not want? Raven egg? Maybe. But I kind of like this sigil. Pack rat, probably. Rattler, maybe. At this point in time. Pack rat at least gives us free shit if we can get him out there with a flying ant. You're really beefing up your deck, kinda risky. Need the pelts for the boss, though. Rattler's too expensive. I mean, pack rat's pretty expensive as well. But it has no sigils, so. Same thing. One free bone every turn, every battle. It's on. Or cup my pine. We want him to be attacked, so we're gonna put him over here. Excuse me. So what now? Snowfur is gonna block. Wriggling Egg will die. Wild Bull will hit and move over. It's gonna probably block with legs. Flying Ant will die. Rabbit does nothing. Snowfur does nothing. Porcupine's gonna attack. Now you could stall for Uro. That's what I'm doing. Need a mycologist. We do need a mycologist. If I block too much, though, once again, we're gonna end up accidentally winning. So we kind of want to let them hit us for a little bit. They have a absolutely loaded team back there. Holy wowzers. Place leg. They do not want me to get this. They are fighting me. The hardest that anyone could fight. We've hit even. I think it's fine to just start leg blocking. Oh, we don't even need a leg. Damn possum. That's what you get for taking too many pelts. You're dumb. The fuck, dude? You kidding me right now? Maybe we should just start sacking some other things. So we can start getting somewhere. Uro's gonna be the last card that you draw. And we'll never draw it again when it's like a 50-50 Ouroboros. Because it's freaking tri-strike. Something wrong is going to happen here. Can't you just feel it? Okay. So, don't need the possum. Didn't need the possum. Put the Ouroboros out. It's unkillable, right? And then we put out... Don't need to put a wriggling leg out. We have to put a flying ant because we have to sacrifice it for something. So we put our flying ant out. And then we can take our Ouroboros and put it back out that it's a 2-2. We should get it to a 3-3. I'm thinking 50-50 is probably like a good place to stop. What if we accidentally put our wrong flying ant out? We'll still be fine. 69. Why not 69? Be here for a while, chat. You guys just go ahead and relax. Take a load off. Do it for the memes. This is why we stream. Because I can just do this all day long. Can you sacrifice 2 legs? The thing is, I have to sacrifice the Ouroboros, which requires blood cost. So, I have to put the flying ant out. You can't put a leg, you can't sacrifice the Ouroboros with the leg. Alright, double digits. It has to know what I'm doing. It has to know that if you have double digits Ouroboros, it just like sticks it on the bottom of your deck or something. Main channel stream highlight. 69 damage Ouroboros, broken build. Up to 12. Swimming in bone. I don't even see that. I didn't even see that until now. The frickin' bones. That is funny. That is funny. Should we stack them or keep them unorganized? Leshy's just sitting there thinking, oh God, what have I done? Stack them. More bones for the bone pile. I kind of like the unorganized bone pile. There has to be a limit though, don't you think? I would think that there was a limit. But they just like fall off the... Yeah, they are falling off the table. They're actually falling off the table. I don't know if Leshy counts that. Watch me still die though with Ouroboros, like I said, because it I guess it's a try strike. It should be okay. It's gonna hit for try strike and then the bull does like 7 damage. But that's the bull, it does 3 damage. We're gonna get so many pelts. If I can get the, yeah, Jay Reich, I didn't think about that. The fact that I want to fill his cup up so full. We did the same shit when we were playing, what was it, that dice game? That we just had some sort of infinite combo, and I was like, screw it. I want to see how many I can get. I think we had like 100 dice that we were supposed to roll, and they just started stacking on top of each other. The game was just completely broken. It did not know what to do. I want to fill the entire side of Leshy's whole cabin with teeth. they're just gonna be falling out of the sky, and he's just gonna be like drowning in teeth. Like, you remember when I fought the bone? What was the guy's name? Stavari, and I drowned underneath the bone dust in what the hell was that game? Noida. That's what I'm picturing is gonna happen to Leshy. He will drown underneath the teeth. Our arrows will blot out the sun. Yes, for the memes! My computer's gonna once again be like, I don't have enough room for this. You buy a 75 terabyte flippin' hard drive just for the memes. I need another editor, you guys! No, not you. You. The leg's like, me? It's my lucky day. Like, the numbers look wrong. It doesn't even know how to put that many numbers on there. Could we hit 3 figures? Yes, do it. And the viewership numbers dropped. I'll catch this later on Huts 2. I've got to go to Betty Bye Land. You can. Do we want to hit 3 figures? Question mark. Not about whether we want to or not. Do we have the time to hit 3 figures? Is the question one ought to ask. Almost to 30. So chat, how was your Christmas? What's the best thing you got? Besides awesome time with awesome people, hopefully, unless, you know, you're down and out, in which case, I'm sorry. A lot of people miss Christmas, including my own brother. When you got the COVID, you got the COVID, you know? You can't spread that. I got a 3-hour VOD. A lot of money. Gotta live long enough to see this. Watch me still somehow blow it. Dark Soils, tier 1 sub. Thank you for that. Welcome. 32. Almost halfway. Where are we at now? Boom. Wriggling leg. 33. Row. Leg. My leg! This frickin' flying ant every single time. My leg! My leg! Wonder how much money we'll get. Oh, Leshy is just... Look at his stupid frickin' face. Look at his stupid frickin' face. Do you know the amount of pain that is coming for your face, Leshy? Are you aware, sir? He's like, I don't have any more bone tokens. He's like starting to cut out his own bones. Giving me fingers. He's gonna run out of teeth and have to use his own. He's killed a lot of people. I don't know. He might have a lot of teeth. A lot of teeth in one mouth, you know? 40. My leg. Use Ouroboros more. Imagine Ouroboros with Vicinity. What would that look like, even? The Vicinity ones, the duplicated ones, wouldn't even matter. They would go away by the end of the next time. Wonder how many battles until we see Ouroboros again. Yeah, they're gonna stick it on the bottom of my deck because they know it's too powerful. We'll have to stall with legs again, assuming we get them and not nothing but pelts. We could still easily lose this, you guys. Just like chat's saying, our deck's pretty bloated. Probably should have gone for less pelts, but... I want to see the token skyscraper. Leshy's like, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leshy, stack these. Leshy just quits. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, excuse me. Breaks the cabin. Cabin explodes in a firework of bone tokens and teeth. It doesn't make sense to keep Ouroboros there. I'm just doing this for now. Ouroboros should be in the middle where it can do the trifurcated strike. Of course. And too bad this isn't the real game, too. Not that the real game doesn't stop at some point in time. I'm just saying, like, we can only use this for this one battle. Cabin's got a second chimney at this point. I've seen a reason not to put the chat on the screen right now. My leg. 53. Honestly, I could just start putting other things out there to get it out of my stupid deck, you know, like sacrificing my Raven egg. I don't even need to look at it. Y'all see that? The bone tokens were having a stroke. Only 2 chimneys? Oh, what we're gonna do? Flying ant for this. And my hand's smaller and it's just easier to see some stuff, you know? I could just get the skunk out there too. We won't need him. Not where we're going. "24-hour stream, let's go." Alright, how about 169? Does that sound like a fair amount of damage? I'm gonna be hungry. 10:30. Is Papa John's still open? No. Takeout ends at 11:40. Delivery now ends at 12 a.m. Where am I? Where do I live? Closed. Can't get pizza. Treat stream's not gonna work. Treat stream didn't work last time anyways, though, did it? Or was there a time in there that it did work again? There might have been a time that it did work again. I don't remember the timing. Your ringworm is useless. I could get rid of more cards. It doesn't really matter to me. The more we stray from what works, though, the more we're going to be like, oh, shoot, I forgot that this did that with this thing, and underneath that thing, and then we're going to blow it. Dark Soils, 1,000 bits. Domino's is still open, lol. Yeah, but there's got to be a Domino's next to me. Like, let's say that I try to put my treat stream on. There are Papa John's that are still open, just not the one next to me. Oh, but... How about this? Just throw your pizza at me. Oh, this closes at 12 a.m. Do that. That's closed. Can't imagine sushi's open. All this doesn't matter if no one wants to do the thing, but... Because I got food that I can make. That's closed too. Well, all right. I'll enable that and see if anyone wants to get me B-dubs. But if not, I can go make myself some food. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, let's go. Uro. Can you order me some sushi? Yeah, sushi for everyone. Those second act mechanics were the ones that got infinite mode instead of the cabin, Sag. Sounds to me like you need a new Papa John's, says Malo. Need a Papa Jake's. Papa Malo's? What kind of pizza would you have, Papa Malo's? It says it's closed. Why is it lying? Restaurant's currently closed. You're such a liar, I just looked it up. Alright, false alarm. I'll just go hungry. Maybe we'll just stop at 69. Maybe we'll stop at 100. I mean, we might as well go to 100, right? Nope. Easy there. Sacrifices other person's pronghorn. I'm like, oh my god, you can do that? Oh! It's beautiful. Take a picture. Take your screenshots now. It's gorgeous. Taking a screenshot myself. Want to see double digits? The double digits are shown. We need triple digits. Is probably what you meant to say. Nice. Now let's get some nices in chat, please. Before it goes away, quick. Now we gotta go to 169. $420, let's go. Somebody convinced me to go to 420. I don't think I would make it. What's in it for me? Glory? 1,000 bits Dark Soils. I used to work for Domino's. You gotta order a thin crust barbecue pizza with jalapenos and bacon. It's fire. That does sound pretty good. Would you quit talking about pizza, Dark Soils? I can't get pizza, it's closed. Making me hungry. We had a way to bribe you, everyone who was going to treat stream, use that money for bits or... No, that's not what I'm saying. You don't have to do that. Buffalo wings would have been a great bribe. $420 equals more ads and huts too. I'll FedEx you some pizza. Now we're talking. Could you maybe even freeze it? You could probably freeze it and then FedEx it. And then I could just bake it. That could actually work. My God, we're onto something. Not the rabbit pelt. Pelts would ruin this. Bones are freaking out. Freaking out, man. I'll Morse code you pizza. You wouldn't download a pizza. Piracy is crime. It's called the Huts Doesn't Eat Until 420 diet. I'll email you a pizza. The bones are trying to escape. The bones want out of this prison. Looks like fleshy prison, but they're not fleshy. It's kind of the lack of flesh. Even the bones are bored. Bones are screaming. The dead bones have died. Hey, how about chicken cam? Chickens aren't doing anything, but at least there's more to do for you. Do 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 do. Now the dudes have started. Chicken? I have 2 chickens. There's a camera in the chicken coop. That one in the back has been sleeping all day long. I'm a little bit worried that it's dead. You imagine how scarring that would be if we saw like a fox attack and get inside the chicken coop right now? That'd be pretty shitty. Nope, not the leg. The leg's like, me again? Yeah? Bro? Ever thought about joining the Northern Lion streams as Dark Soils? I've never actually had a word with Northern Lion in my life. So he's never invited me to go on his show. And I don't think that he really works that way. From what I hear, he kind of like people will have to like really contact him, maybe? And I've contacted him a couple times in the past. 100. Bro. There's the 3 digits. It looks wrong. But if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. Look at these bones. They're completely clipped. They be clipping. But no, I'd love if NL invited me on his show. Like I said, I've never actually spoken to the man, so I think I'd do well on the show, but that boat might have sailed. I don't know, chat. How high are you going? You know, I don't even know at this point in time. I just do it because it's comfortable. Because it's what I know. Going for the cap? Is there a cap? You know, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it, chat. Why not it be me? I just want to see you hit with it. The bones want out. You'll never catch the dragon, by the way. Seen someone get Ouroboros to like 2,000, so we're gonna be here a while. They think they're better than me? Do you need to position it in the middle 2 spaces to allow a hit all 3 times? Yeah. We've been here for so long that you probably weren't even here back when I described how I'm just putting it there just for the simplicity of repeating the same motion again and again and not changing it up. But it won't be there when it finally attacks because that would be stupid because it has trifurcated strike. I do understand what trifurcated strikes, what it means. It may seem like sometimes I'm brain dead, but I promise you, I am aware. Cool Johnny, tier 1 sub. What's up, Cool Johnny? Would it matter, though? Yeah. I didn't do all this stuff to get a bifurcated strike. We'll cap at 4-something billion, if not before. Alright. We have at least an endpoint in mind. 4 billion. That'd be hilarious, you guys. I bet you. There's bones on the table, Lesh! Get them out of here! Do your job! Where were we? You imagine if I just literally sat here and day after day just cranked away just to see how high the Ouroboros went? Could you imagine? Only stopping when Windows updated and kicked me off and closed my computer down, and then I cry. You guys would probably go, the amount of viewers would probably sink as probably as low as like 50 at one point in time, but then I'd go up and it like close to 1,000. You guys would probably have like 5,000 viewers. If I did it for the memes, if I was dedicated enough, you guys, this could do it. If I was dedicated, this could bring me fame and fortune. Everyone would know who I was. Everyone would fear me. Enough to one-shot the moon? Are you kidding me? I'm at 123. Moon's got 40. Moon is just small. Please end this, says the Pup Pup. Oh god, you guys aren't gonna do well if you're gonna ask for me to stop now. Don't stop me now, having such a good time. Don't stop me na 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 na. How about some music? Does that make it easier for you? Excuse me, what's going on? It's not important. You're just joining me. It's more fun if you put your hands up like this. Never seen such a pile of bone coins before. Oops, that's the wrong thing that I did there. Very few mistakes so far, though. It's pretty good. There's no room for mistakes. Leg. Ant. Uro. Leg. Ant. Uro. Never name 100 bits. The cap for both damage and health is 2,147,483,647. Maximum number value for a positive 32-bit integer, so the cap is imposed by computing limitation rather than the game. So you're saying that the computers aren't good enough. We've surpassed computer capability. I can count higher than the computer. You're saying I'm basically God. Got it. Got it. Based. Oh, this is too dangerous to be kept alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lots would die of old age. You imagine 10 years later, people are like, what the hell is Inscryption? What the hell is a computer? I'm like, thanks for watching, everyone. Leshy, get your bones out the table. Count higher than it, then do it. Sounds fun, maybe later. Part of me is considering 420. Please knock down the bone tower. I can't. Doesn't work. Dark Souls 1,000 bits. I found you first and subbed to you on YouTube, then found Sinvicta, then saw NL. Oh. I got into the Binding of Isaac from watching Northern Lion a long time ago. I was looking up some game. Mark of the Ninja it was. And Northern Lion just had his series where he tries out every single game. And I was like, hey, who's this guy? I haven't seen him before. I'll watch him play this game to see if it's any good, because he was reviewing it. The first look at. Actually, I think it was Let's Look At. Anyways, that, found him, and then I was like, I'll sub to him. That was a pretty comprehensive look at this game. And he's got a bunch of other games. So I'll give him a sub. And then I found out as I was subbed to him that he had like Binding of Isaac episode 160, and I was like, no. There's no way someone's played any game ever 160 times. I was like, that's crazy, whatever. And then I thought nothing of it until like I kept seeing it like a year later, and it was like 245. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this game out. Shit, I better see what this game's all about, if it's that good. No game is that good. On Huts through Tier Grace. Found you through tiers recommended back in the day. How is Tier doing? I haven't spoken to Tier in a long time. Remember we collabed back there then in the day. We played Conan. I think you have some bone tokens, friend. I got a couple. What's more impressive is that Leshy's back there. He looks like he's not doing anything. He's actively carving more bone tokens. Feverishly. Last I saw, Tyr was playing Minecraft, getting angry because stone pickaxes aren't good. What caused me to buy Afterbirth on the Switch. As soon as you get to the trader, you buy his entire stock. Is there a limit to how much the trader has? Let me go up against one flying creature and we're just dead because I have nothing but golden pelts. All this work for frickin' nothing. Might already happen with the fact that we have 17 rabbit pelts and we're gonna trade it for what? Jack shit. We're gonna basically buy out every single card that the person has. Plus side of this battle, he will never have to carve more bone tokens. I'm taking them with me when I leave, Lushy. These are my bone tokens. Not for nothing, you have my respect. Alright, 169 sounds like a good time to stop, right? Or do you guys actually want 420? Somebody stop the man, it's going insane. I think if I do this and that and this and I go like this. $169 or $420, chat. Vote. Stop at $169 or stop at $420. We could totally do it. It's unbelievably possible. You guys want $169? Well, you're a bunch of losers. Do you guys even care about memes? Gotta love stream delay. You don't like this coffee talk? Speaking of, I should probably like make some coffee. What about 690? What about 69.69? That seems fair. There's an achievement for doing 666 and 999 damage in a single strike. Well, we have to go for 333 then, right? Or is that not counting as a single strike, Void, if I do 333, 333, 333? Is that a single strike? 999 it is then. If it's an achievement, I mean. Is that really an achievement? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me check on that. God, no, please. I love this way too much. There are way easier ways to get that 666 damage achievement. Also, I don't know what Void's smoking because there's no 999. How do I get the 666 damage achievement? Never named. Go for 666. Also, it's very possible in Act 2. Act 2... You mean like the robots? You only need 222 to be honest, which is much easier. Act 2 uses a conduit to give you unlimited energy, then use the card that lets you spend energy to upgrade its damage. Yeah, but I didn't do it, so... who knows if I'll get it for this beta... freaking thing, right? Like, does this still count as the original game? We already passed 169, so we have to keep going. You can't get in this mode anyways. 69,000. Huts! Man, this would go so much better with pizza. Be back in an hour. Your Uros is fine to win now. Now that you mention it, I suppose maybe. I like how Lesh's bones are trying to get onto the table more. Your pleas only fuel this fire to continue. The bone economy is struggling. Trickle-down bone economics is not working. Turns out one man hoards all the bone. He is sharing that bone with your mother, though. A little bit. He has to get more corpses. Just like the normal American economy, that's just would. Yeah, no, I was definitely not drawing parallels. Unfettered bonitalism. This is how to farm NFTs. Yep, at the end of the night, I'm going to go ahead and sell this whole segment as an NFT. You can own me hitting 69,000 with my Ouroboros for 69,000 pennies. Shit, I'd buy it. Imagine if your angler stole it. I would steal it back and get the achievement. $420 Ouroboros NFT. Yeah, that's okay. 184 attack and health, lol. Overkill. Lesh, your bones! Lesh! Please! It's flying! The bone token's flying! Damn it, Lesh. What's even going on? Welcome to Huts Gaming. Where did that one go? $192, almost to 200. Fly, you fools. I thought the game's gonna end up crashing because it doesn't know what to do with all these bone tokens. But there's clearly an invisible wall here, but then they're still spilling onto this part of the map, so I don't fully understand it. All those bone coins? Well, I haven't checked all of them, but I'm assuming. Might as well be a 24-hour stream at this point. It's way overkill. The rest of the game will be no challenge as Dark Soils. That's not necessarily true. We don't know if we're going to pull the Ouroboros. Checkmate. Think about the golden teeth at the end of the battle. That's why I'm here. I want to drown Leshy in the golden teeth so that we just bypass the rest of the game altogether, because he'll be dead. I cannot wait for the amount of teeth. We got to play it right, though. What we'll have to do is put the Ouroboros here, maybe. We got to think about it. Probably actually put it here. I don't know, though, because either way, if I put it here, the pronghorn's going to jump in and be super annoying. We'll have to probably put, like, a flying ant here to take out the pronghorn. But if I put it here, it's going to kill. Everything behind it will be dead, too. The pronghorn will jump over in front of it and take out, like, 200 and something damage, instead of being able to just put all 200 downfield. If I put it over here on this slot, kill, and then everything up here will die, but then this wild bull will frickin' move over, and once again, take over 200 damage. Non-flying, you're right, not a flying ant. Something do 2 damage here? No. We have to put a flying ant down and a worker ant in front of the pronghorn. All right, the Uro and 3 ants then. You don't need to worry about the pronghorn. It's going to deal you 1 damage, and then the next turn you're going to deal 600. I'm not worried about the pronghorn dealing damage to me. I'm worried about the pronghorn blocking 200 potential teeth that we have to pour into the fucking cup. I'm not doing this so I don't get that cup full. Like, unbelievably sit there for an hour waiting for all of the teeth to rain down. I will wait. 'Cause I will wait for the cup. 2 Leshies, 1 cup. A couple of teeth. I need to see how many bones or teeth we can put in the cup. I want to see his arm struggle to hold it out, the bowl, as all the golden teeth weigh it down. What the heck? I just pushed on the bones. No, I just stack the bone pile. I wanted the bone pile to spill onto the map. What'd you get out of here, stupid pelts? Wonder how the shop will try to display that many teeth. You just won't be able to see the cards that you're trying to pull because it's just covered in teeth. The hand comes through, there's just simulated teeth explode, game crashes. That's what's gonna happen, you guys. The game's gonna crash. Did you briefly explain the game, says Chan the Man? Yeah, the game is, I want to make Leshy drown this guy. Get out of there, spider. I want to make Leshy drown in a pile of teeth. That's pretty much what the game's about now. And then the higher the number on this one card, by clicking on this certain order of cards that just repeats itself, the number gets higher and higher and higher. And the higher the number, the more teeth. That's pretty much it. Pretty much all the game consists of. It's called Drown in Bone Pile Simulator. It's called Revenge for Hutt's Drowning in Stavari's Bone Dust Simulator. Teeth me, father. How high are you gonna go? I mean, We're already halfway to 420. I don't understand why we wouldn't just keep going. Dark Soil, stop making Ouroboros powerful. It's already too powerful, lol. You just don't get this, do you? You just don't get me. $420.69 is the real play. T-Page Tenor, thank you so much for the 100 bits. You guys keep throwing money at me. I mean, this is working. You're making me want to keep going. I'm profiting. Not only am I gonna be one with the memes, but I'm now profiting off of this. One bit at a time. I was gonna say we're halfway, but we're halfway to 440. I already passed halfway. Exquisite content. We've got nothing better to do. This is great. What's the worst thing that happened over this holiday season so far, chat? I was thinking like bad gifts. I suppose this could get kind of graphic. Maybe not. Anybody that, like, did you buy a gift for anybody that just really didn't like their gift? That feels horrible. I hate that. My friend's dog died. Yeah, I knew this was gonna get way too sad. It's not what I wanted to hear. LA hitting 5 million cases. Now it's just getting sad. I really wanted some gossip, you guys. It's really what I wanted. The hot gossip. Cousins gave me a cold. That's what kids do. They are a petri dish. I burnt a pizza. Nobody in my family celebrates Christmas, so I bought myself a gift. Got a new phone. Half my family got COVID. Jamie needs a new phone sorely. She got a new phone, and then we went on that road trip together, and she ended up shutting her door, the car door, and her phone fell out of her pocket at the same exact time. And the door shut when the phone was like this, so it smashed it, and it bent it, and it cracked the screen, and it looks like shit. Like, it's pretty bad. Super unlucky. I mean, I don't think she could do it again if she tried. Night, Malo. It was relatively new. It's nothing worse than being like, well, I guess I gotta get a new phone. Is that, I mean, she still, like, I think owes hundreds of dollars in the phone. I do get you, but lol, but you should lay of Ouroboros, so it's still a challenge. There's nothing challenging anymore since we got to the flying ant thing. Now it's just down to luck whether or not we're gonna get the right cards at the right time, or if they're gonna bone us, which is possible. Get her a folding phone for the memes. Can you even buy a folding phone right now? Are they available? Being lucky is a challenge. Yes. I've got the Z Fold. Okay, how is it? Stealing from Samsung R&D. Z Fold 3. You get to Pelt Trade, it will force you to buy the cards or no? Nope. Just gives you one for free automatically. At this point in time, even if I had a bajillion golden pelts, I wouldn't want any of the cards they have to offer. They're not as good as the Ouroboros or the Flying Ant. Maybe they might be safer than. But folding phones of the future. Whatever happened to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Where it, like, shoots the light up. Iron Man style. Can't think of the word right now. Brain fart. Holographic. What happened to holographic? We all knew that holographic computers and phones were the future, and then all of a sudden we give it up so that we can replace that with foldable phones. Excuse me? No one gives a shit about foldable phones. We want holograms. And flying cars. Are we gonna just give up on that? What's next? You gonna give up on teleportation? You guys make me sad. Well, we don't have teleportation, but we do have foldable puppies. Sold out, chat. Foldable Tesla. Okay, well, I might be in for that. They have keyboards that project onto the desktop. I didn't say projected, did I? I said holographic. Did I stutter? Once again, you're like, giving up on the future. You're like, this projection's just as good. I could fold my phone, though. Foldable sandwich? My God. What time is it? 2 hours into this recording. We have it. Did we just see a topple? No. Okay, 258. Do 269. I think we gotta do 420, guys, at this point in time. Unfortunately. I don't see any other way around it. Imagine this with a 4-bone sigil. $69.69. The implications for a stream highlight for 420 damage is just too high. I have to go there. If not for Twitch, then for YouTube. I have to be brave and bold. Not gonna be 420 damage, it's gonna be 1260. You know what, chat? You wanna fight me right now? Go where no man has dared to walk. Sounded like someone threw a rock at my house. That was creepy. Better answer my girlfriend's text messages, too, while I'm here. It was Lushy. All right. Music back up. That was creepy. 269. Unless you got impatient, he's coming for you. Could you imagine being him right now? It'd be like being you guys, but also that you're gonna get crushed more than anyone's ever been crushed before in your entire life. Unless she's your girlfriend? If only I were so lucky. Imagine dating somebody with a nice little cabin in the woods. Remember that card? It was a strong one. God, I was strong then. Oh, Shamu. 100 bits. Oh, 6 months in there. I'm watching it way longer than that, though, Ben. Awesome 5 years. Thank you for that, Shamu. Hey, Hots, are you going to do more Despots game sometime soon? I don't have plans of doing more Despots game. I feel like I like the game. It just wasn't the one that I like need to play again and again. I played a bunch of it off camera, and I just got frustrated. Got super frustrated. It was so difficult. Even on easy mode, I just struggled. Lushy will say harder, daddy. Despots game needs a balanced late game. Yeah, I just struggled at the same time, same place every time. You get to the zombies and it's like, it's over. It doesn't matter. No matter what you do, no matter what your build is. Feel that hard to find roguelike light that I want to stick with. Rabbit Pelt, get out of here. You guys, I can't recommend Pirates Outlaws more. It's $1 on mobile. It's addicting. That's been my recent go-to poop game. What's a game you want to make a video for? There's a bunch. So let me just tell you about it. I don't know if you were around, and I was talking about my idea of where I want to take my Steam, or not my Steam, my YouTube channel. I would like to continue doing worst Isaac mods. I want to go there, but then I want to branch out and I want to go do worst mods of other games, and possibly from there, worst Steam games ever. And conversely, I'd also like to do a series on the best Steam games, the ones that are overwhelmingly positively reviewed, and I'm going to call it my OP series. And just play like really, really awesome stuff. So the best and the worst. And I think that would be hilarious. Hilarious on the worst side, awesome on the best. That's my current plan, my current heading. So we'd be playing a bunch of good stuff. Worst mods return. Things are happening on stream. We'll be up late. Okay. Sorry, GF. I just need more editors, you guys. I need more video editors. Big time. I think my channel could really take off if I could pump out a video a day. And do all the stuff that I'm talking about. I'm ready for it too. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to just rip. You heard of Rogue Legacy? I actually did a series on the original Rogue Legacy. It was a good game. I liked it. Just didn't fully grip me. I have no editing experience, but I'd be glad to help. There is a thing where I at this point in time, I think I am looking for someone that does have some sort of editing experience. But I guess it would really depend on, you know, I think there's two, like, what I've noticed is before I was like, I'll work with anybody. And then I worked with some people where I'm like, you just really don't have the same vision. There's a style, I guess, that I'm going for, too. So I am going to be picky, of course, but doesn't mean I'm not looking. Coming out with the second one, it's out now for early access. That's true. I do know that. It's been out for a while. Oh, collected the bones. Did Mihawk edit for a while? Mihawk is currently editing now. I just have more content than, hey, 300, than Mihawk could edit. So I'm not getting rid of Mihawk. Blue. I've entered a contest where you can put out unedited video and have each person edit and hire the best ones. 5 minutes. There is a contest going on right now for people to edit a compilation of their favorite Thusmas moments. This is more or less being put on by Sin, but I totally agree to the idea. We're going to split the prize money. The winner's going to get $1,000. And then there's going to be a prize for second and third place as well. So if you're interested in editing, I took a video 1 in 9th grade. You could have just asked me. So Tanking Daddy, all you guys, I would highly recommend, if you want to try your hand at it, do it. Sign up for the contest. Waiting for when I get a new place, then I want to start working with video editing because I think it's a cool skill to have. I like it, for sure. I was into video editing before YouTube. I was making videos of my trips and stuff like that. They're kind of vloggy, but just more so faster, quicker videos of like a quick, I don't know, 5-minute video of a long trip of like top moments that happened with some cool music behind them. I could help. Unfortunately, editing video footage makes me feel like I'm wading through putty. Not for everybody. Where's the contest? Sounds fun. Yeah, Sin wants you to email him personally, I think. So you'd have to look up. I'm going to put out a video too on my main channel. I mean, I guess you guys could send me the footage as well. It's not like I couldn't also review it with Sin. And then our plan is to watch them all on stream. kind of like how Game Grumps does their little thing where they have people that submit things and then they watch them. I think it'd be about 10 to 20 minutes long. Highly recommending 10 minutes. There's not really a limit though. What is the goal of this cycling? 420. 420 damage. Greatness. My destiny, I think. Beep, 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 boop, bop, beep, boop, beep. Leshy is just getting super impatient. Impatient? Unpatient? I can't even speak. It's been so long. Shamu gifting subs. You guys are hanging in there. How does it feel? 320. Beep boop beep beep boop boop. Feels sleep deprived. Great. Does that thing have 321 damage and HP? Pfft, no. 323. 324. With trifurcated strike, mind you. One frickin' touch of death comes up. Kills it. 666 or bust. I mean, we're so close to 666, you guys. We might as well. Like 6:35 in the morning here. I need to make some food. I might take a break here at some point in time to make some food. Please, for the love of God, let me rest. Go to bed. I'll be here when you get up. Make some fried chicken. Fried Ouroboros. What's up, Sin? Sin, what was the email that you wanted to send people? The people wanted to, if they want to make the video for the video editing. Where do you want them to send it? Or should I start collecting my own on my own email? Invicta316@gmail.com. The subjects being Thusmas Contest. There you go. That's the one. Impossible for a touch of death to kill you because it either get killed by overkill by the creatures in front of it, or else you would take 420 damage and die anyways. 333, everybody. Something comes up with 421 health. And also has touch of death. 3 things come up with 421 health. What was I doing again? Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your Get this song out of here. Needs more hype. Needs to keep me alive and awake. If you get field rats and have the play when something dies, it's too busted. I'll take the blame. I've seen the world go Thought Field Mice said Fecundity, which I'm currently using. Talking about Corpse Eater? Pop comes in, scans your Ouroboros. Yeah, Fecundity seems like it's the way to go with an ant build. Way too strong. And then we ended up getting the stupid tail thing. The tail also inherits whatever sigils the owner had. This time being Fecundity, so we have infinite flying ants. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to come up with this many sacrifices, right? The only way that we were able to do this. I feel like they're gonna patch the game just because of what I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna share it on social media. They're gonna see it. They're gonna say, screw this guy, we're patching it now. And then you guys will never be able to do this. I think that, I submit that all good roguelikes should be breakable. Who frickin' cares? Make it super rare. Make it breakable, though. It's magical. And what? You win one run because of it? Out of the 7,000 that you want me to do? Come on. It's so fun to craft these kinds of runs, these kinds of builds. Good roguelikes, quote unquote. A shot at Isaac. Game already F's you by making impossible to win situations sometimes. Why not give it a bit of delight from time to time? Right, if I work hard enough to get this, give it to me. I hate roguelikes that like specifically have some sort of like invisible barrier all of a sudden where they're like, oh, yeah, we're just not gonna let you do that. Give me one win. Wonder what roguelike would be dumb enough to do that. What roguelike would hate its players so much to do that? The game is unfun if you can beat it really easily one time out of 100. Boom, 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 boom. The second break of the night, though, by the way. Second break, 2 different games, 2 different breaks. Pretty dope. Pretty decent night, I'd say. Some real content right there. People on YouTube have already fast-forwarded, so this is just between you and me, Twitch. Gonna get some stupid comment. I didn't fast-forward it. I'm special. Turns out they actually did fast-forward it. They just caught this. This is a brute force more than it is a break. I mean, I think it's broken. It's just, we're just going above and beyond for the shits and giggles of it. I think it's definitely broken. It would have been broken had we had a 10-10. Would have been broken had we had a 5-5. It would have been broken, chat. Had we even had a 3-3 trifurcated strike. What happened? I thought everything went down. I thought we lost it all. It flashed at me. It's too bad Ouroboros isn't an insect. Very 65. 24/7. $367. A whole year of Ouroboros. Leshy is contemplating his existence right now. Rabbit pelts? I swear to God. Getting close. Are the bones contemplating space and time itself? That's my jam. Are you going for the achievement? I did hear there was an achievement for getting 666 damage in one strike. I don't know if this is going to count as one strike or not. Is he going to hit on one of these angles and only that will count towards it? Or is he going to be able to strike all three? Dude, I can't wait to see him hold out that stupid bowl and me to pour all that teeth in there. The bones have ascended. That was wrong, my bad. 420 times 3, not 666 damage for the ack. Ack? You're telling me it's not going to work because it's got to be 666 damage in one strike? But like I said, I don't even think the mod is going to count the achievements. I don't know, though. Imagine going all this way, you guys, just to not get the achievement. What's going to lose because porcupine and bull. It's still the base game, just expanded. It doesn't count this achievement specifically. You're saying if I get 666 damage during this mod, I don't get the achievement? Never forgive myself if I don't see this through. Excess damage goes to the back, so don't worry. Let me ask the official Discord. They're gonna patch it mid-game. Shut them down. Unless she becomes a tooth fairy. Somebody takes an axe to my power box outside. Whole power grid, Minnesota goes down. Do you like strange larva? Why do I feel like this is a sex joke setup? I want to hear the audio again. You want me to go back to the audio? Chat, is that what you want? Strange larva, these nuts. Get out. How about those chickens, though? I haven't gotten this achievement from the mod yet, so I don't know if the 666 one will count. Strange larva is Mothman. I am quite aware. We're very intimate. I know him intimately. I sleep with Mothman is what I'm trying to say. No. Now what I'm trying to say. 400! This is more intense than I anticipated when you said things are happening on stream. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Rabbit pelt. Stop it. Rabbit pelt would blow everything if I put a rabbit pelt right here. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Nothing but mirror tentacles, yeah. I was thinking touch of death, but as chat said, that's just not a thing. My bone tokens are literally spilling all over my cards, all off the table. I'm afraid that if I click on it, it's just gonna crash. I would like it if the tower fell over. I tried to topple the tower, you can't. Like, you can like click on the tower and like, usually the top one will do a little flip and sometimes fall. What if I clicked on one of the towers and then like, you could see how long it took for the token to possibly fall off. From the point of view of the token, it's just like, cruising through space and time. I don't think it's gonna work. It'd be hilarious though if it was just like, tink. Most effective weapon, 1 bone token. Goes right through Leshy's skull. Got into an argument with a friend one time. We had this really, like, I would say flimsy glass. There was nothing really heavy about it. It was just thin glass all around. And the argument was could you kill somebody by dropping this glass off of like a 100-story building? And my friend said, definitely, yes. It's a 100% chance of you killing this person by dropping this glass and hitting them in the head because of the fact that it would, you know, pick up speed and then it would hit them really, really hard. And I was saying, well, I don't know though, because the wind drag on this glass would be so significant. And also when the glass finally did hit, the glass would crumple and give way to glass shards, right? Almost like a car crumpling and taking a lot of the blow just with the crumple, saying that I don't think that it would kill. And it was a heated argument, surprisingly. I don't know why it got so heated, but it did. And I said that I don't think that it would. I don't think that it would kill somebody. Standard drinking glass off of a 100-story building. How the hell is the table gonna withstand that amount of coins? You're not gonna doubt Leshy's ability to carve this many tokens? Depends on the thickness of the glass. That's why I made quite clear that it was like, it wasn't one of those drink glasses that has the thick lower part. The whole thing would shatter. It wouldn't be a chunk that didn't. Almost there. Almost there! He's gonna hit 420! $420! All right. He's done it! He's done it. Look at that card. Take your screenshots. Print screen. Pronghorn is going to be erased from reality. So here's what we got to do, you guys. We have to set it up so that we can kill the pronghorn. Right? And also kill all of this, because once we kill all of this, the pronghorn is gonna try to jump in front and block 420 damage. And I'm not about to let that shit happen. So we're going to build 2 ants. So here's what we need to do. We need to sacrifice the flying ant for a worker ant, and then we need to put a flying ant here. So it's a 2-2, 2 attack here, 2 attack here. And then we're gonna put our dude here. Right, the flying ant will get blocked by the snow fur. Nobody gives a shit. The regular ant here will kill the pronghorn. Then our Ouroboros, our 420 Blaze It, Snoopbos will go ahead and destroy every single thing that ever thought it could possibly, including you, Mr. Spider. You better get out of here now. It's like, oh my God, the spider looked in and was like, shit. Got a wife and kids. You need 3 ants, no? Why? Should just do 2 damage. Should do it here. What are we playing tonight, says Mini Fox? This is Inscryption. Vanos, thank you so much for the 20 months. Welcome back, just tuned in. Why are there so many bones? Oh, this? Don't worry about that. You have to get rid of the fur. I'm pretty sure my trifurcated 420 damage Ouroboros is gonna get rid of the snowy fur. Think so. I'm just guessing. 3 ants would kill the snow fur and make him only take 420. Exactly. We don't want that. So we do want a worker ant. And then we do want our flying ant there. And then we want our Ouroboros. Gotta put a couple legs out. 6 card wipe, 1 turn. 7 card wipe. 1 turn. 7 card wipe. Should be. Ready? I'm confused, but I'll trust you. Looks good. Are we ready? I can almost not even reach the bell. God, let's get this freaking bone pile out of here. Trying to hit the bell, knock over this tower. It takes 20 minutes for all of them to fall down. Pull the trigger, let's go. He's like, come on, dude, bruh. Are you ready, Captain? All right. I think it's pretty necessary that we go ahead and we put another ant down. I don't think it's gonna stop me once it like, right? I mean, it's only doing 4 damage, but I pump that up to 6. It's gonna do all 6 damage before the Ouroboros goes, but I'm pretty sure it's attack, 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 and then it starts counting. The bull just got smited. Now I understand. Send it. Full send. Are you ready? For him, with his stupid hand with the stupid cup. Are you ready for this? Your arm is gonna be turned to dust. I was gonna say broken. Well beyond broken. He's like looking down at the floor like, oh shit, looking at his hand. Last time he'll ever see it ever again. Oh no. Let's go. Fix your bone pile. I don't want to touch it. It's going to crash. I don't want to touch it. Achievement unlocked! You what? You son of a bitch! You lied to me. Got scammed! Okay, shut up. What if I could just like have some bones? What if we start the next thing by the time he's done with this? We want to go to here, probably, for the trading. What do we want to trade? I don't know, we're gonna put pack rat on somebody, or Kuko. We're gonna put the Kuko on something. Or maybe fledgling on worker ant. Stinky on worker ant. We could put flying. We could put the flying with the Kuko thing on this worker ant. I can't do anything more at the Ouroboros, you guys. But I believe that's the direction we want to go into. We want the mycologist, please. Moosebuck, grizzly, wild bull. I'm not interested in any of these things. Bell. Oh, there they go. Bifurcated strike. I hate all of it. I hate it. Too bad you can't sacrifice Ouroboros. The mycologist! No! Could have had the best flying ant possible. It boned us. Would bifurcate on ant. I think fledgling would be pretty dope. Skunk is useful on its own. I don't see the Raven being that useful on its own. Pack rat, I do want to get rid of this card in general. But the way that we have our infinite stuff is that we could get infinite items. No, we can't really get infinite items because it's not unkillable pack rat. We can get one item for sure, but I'm thinking fledgling worker ant. Fledgling cuckoo could be pretty okay as well. 25 gifted subs with cat template. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fledgling ringworm? Yo. Holy shit, cat template. Thanks for the gift, mate. Seriously. Putting a hat on for that. Celebration. Very generous of you to do that. Wow. Because here's the thing, if the cuckoo ends up spawning a raven egg, which can happen. The brood parasite can turn into a raven egg instead. This guy, at least the cuckoo could have the fledgling like the raven egg and still match its damage output. Or the worker ant. Or do we want to go so heavy on the ants? That's not even fair. I think we could probably do better on the worker ant. We could do this on something cooler, though. Here's what I'm thinking. Oddly enough, I think that maybe what we do here is we actually put the cuckoo on our stupid ringworm, because it's so weak right now that at least we could do is protect it, let it get 4 damage with flight. I think that would be super dope. Pack rat on ant would get you 2 items when it makes a tail. That's very true. Look at those chickens. Chickens have been pretty happy, pretty docile all day. No fighting. Pack rat on an ant. Yeah. But I think that this would be a pretty good combination. I want to not die if I don't get the right cards out. Imagine a flying ringworm. IRL. Another sigil trade coming up, okay. Freaking mycologist. Alright, we got tails on elks. And elks on tails. Pulled a mantis and a worker ant. With a moose buck and a mole man coming up. I don't like that. We could just perma-block the moose buck with a bunch of mantises that can't die, but we're not getting anything back for it. We could put out a worker ant and get a tail immediately. Probably will do that, but the problem is the moose buck will move over right with the ant. Not sure we might have to just cut the moose buck. I ain't going down now. Can't put flying on Ouroboros when he already has a sigil. Thanks for being a great streamer, says Bokerman Jones. Thanks to the 3 months. I see a way around this. Mantis could have gotten me 2 damage immediately. Also a tail and unkillable. I probably should have done that instead. Would have done the exact same thing. Except for I wouldn't have sacrificed him. Ringworms don't exist IRL, so that'd be a bizarre thing to begin with. Elk fawn. If I put ringworm down, it will match the moose buck's damage output. So I sacrifice the worker ant for the ringworm. It hopefully does not make a raven. Can't be blocked by mole man. Broken egg, perfect. And then we just gotta figure out how we're gonna take care of that moose buck. I suppose I could put the golden pelt down, but we're matching its damage output and +1. So actually this mole will come up. The moose buck won't be able to move, and we just gotta wait until the ringworm outperforms. The stupid ringworm, you guys, that should never have been alive in the first place. Oh, it's already over. It's already over. You put the pelt down right now, you win. No, it's already over. I didn't count that's 4 to win because of the 1 damage that our worker ant that did. Think of the money I could have gotten, damn it! Oh, Trapper's coming up. I'm funny. Tried getting into Inscryption a few days ago, but I had to return it because it freaked me out too much. It's kind of freaky. Take a second snips. Gammon Dork, thanks for the Prime sub, appreciate you. Are the notifications turned off? I think you guys broke my notifications. Alright, we probably want to get rid of... Let's see here, we could put fledgling on the ant, like I said. We could take this new mantis, bifurcate, put that on the ant. I just kind of want the ant to be able to fight directly on something. We could put the fledgling on the skunk. It makes the skunk not completely worthless. You did have a lot of subs. Yeah, what happened to the notification noises? Yeah, these are 2 chickens down here. One's back here in the whatever egg box, whatever you want to call that, and then one's just right here in the middle. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I could just take the stinky, and put it on something too. Right, I could put the stinky on the mantis or something like that. Put the stinky on the worker ant. And I could have, well, what do we want to have on the tail of the worker ant? Do we want fledgling on the tail? The tail could then, I don't know, because it's gonna take the damage. The tail will probably end up dying in the first place, but if we had a stinky tail, maybe. Fledgling tail sounds dope as hell, but... Because if it doesn't die immediately, it'll turn into like a super powerful damaging tail. The whole point of the fact that the tail exists is the fact that it's taking damage though, so it's probably gonna die. Wish I was actually good at Act 1 mechanics so I could enjoy this mode, Sag. I love this. I hate it and I love it. I'm gonna say stinky tail. Or do we want pack rat tail? For even more items. Chat, what do we want? And when do we want it? Pack tail? So we have to worry about the pack rat coming up. Pack tail, pack tail, pack tail. All right. Oh, you know what? Actually, we could totally put, because the mantis is gonna make a tail too. There's no reason we have to settle down for what the worker ant's gonna be. I don't know. Fledgling mantis could also be pretty dope. Just frickin' do it. Just send it. Here goes. We don't know how this is gonna go. 3rd level flippin' flip-flops. Give me my Uro right away. The trapper sat hunched beside one of his traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Flying ant. So much for having all these pelts, by the way, on me. We can generate as many pelts as we want via flying ant. And we are gonna do so right now. And you know what? I'm about to do exactly that. We do need a tail available to us, though. So we actually need to maybe wait one turn to really feel the full extent. Infinite flying ants for the win. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing. I'm thinking. We want the pelts, but we can't get no, the flying ants can't make, no, they can. They have flight blocking. Back to square one. We're fine. Tail makes the win eventually. So here's what'll happen in the first phase. The flying ant will hit the strange frog for 1. And then the strange frog will hit back, make a tail. It'll move over, it'll die to strange frog. So now we have a tail up here with the flying ant. And then we'll take 1 damage from the strange frog. We'll be able to then next turn just fill this whole thing up with ants. They'll all attack. This one will turn into a pelt. This one will kill all these things that'll turn into strange traps. Then it'll, next turn to that, it'll turn them all into pelts rather. You could play 2 ants. I could put the smoke out and put a second ant out if I really wanted to. I guess there's nothing stopping me. I just think that maybe we'll keep it in case something goes wrong and I mess it up. Mantises for days. That would be really good, though, to have an unkillable 2/2 mantis. Mycologists, rip. My leg. That bass, though. Is that too loud for you guys, the game? That won't make a tail, though. The second one? It would have. Bing, bing. Oorabur. No, it's not. Louder. We're back up. Pump it louder. Pump it louder. The raven's like, hello? Anyone here? Alright, we just finished this thing by... I want to get the Ouroboros out, don't get me wrong. Fun fact that effed up my run earlier, leaping traps don't register overkill damage, apparently. Oh, it doesn't give you the option of, like, doing more damage behind it, just kills you immediately. It's like an interrupt. Where's my flying ant? Wriggle that leg. Ouros in the second half. It's already over. It'll put out a bunch of stuff. We never needed the pelts to begin with. I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking we need pelts. We have flight. 16 damage coming in. Nobody gives that crap about you. How many pelts do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can almost take every single thing. A fledgling moose buck. A bifurcated great white. A submerging waterborne grizzly. Yeah, right. Very well. It's funny he didn't say my choices were bad because I practically took everything from you. It's over. What does the moose buck turn into? Should we find out? Buckiest moose that ever moose bucked. Turns into a moose fuck. Turns into an oh shit. I don't even want your cards, dude. I guess we could take the what's it called? The Ijarak. Do we want Ijarak? Probably. He's got the red eyes. You see the red eyes? I was telling you about this last time. All you really need is a magpie. That's, you know, that is true. If we did have a magpie. Still costs 2 to get the magpie out, though. Probably do a sigil trade. I'm a little worried, though, about the gold guy. But I guess the flying ant, it doesn't matter, right? Or this one, rather. You could put fledgling on the mantis. That could be pretty good. So one of these tentacles right now is the Ijarak. Get rid of your pelts. I could sell the pelts off, I guess. I'm just a little worried about what I'm going to get in place of them. Any card with the question mark at the end is... Yeah, see, now it's just changed to something else. Question mark at the end is the Ijarak. But now I think it takes on the form of something that's already in my deck. It's probably a rabbit pelt right now. Every time you look, it changes to something else. Like now it's the Ouroboros. Now it's a golden pelt. Now it's the tentacle guy again, ringworm. You could get a magpie with the pelts. Pelts are useless in combat. Anything that replaces them is already better. I don't think it's useless. But... Right, because if, let's say I had something that I couldn't pay the cost for, at least I could put a pelt out to take the damage. Free damage shields. Free blockers, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I got this thing, I wouldn't have been able... I can't pay that price to block the damage. But... Why is the Douse question mark so special? It's actually something called the Ijarak. If you read what Void said in chat, that's what it does. Sigil will help all around. It could give me a dope-ass card, like you said. It could give me the Magpie, but... Fledgling Skunk or Fledgling Mantis, I think would be dope, and it would get one of these extra cards out of the way. One less card instead of the same amount of cards. Higher chance to pull the cards we want. I guess I could put Mantis's Bifurcate on the Raven Egg instead. Which could be just as good. Or the Stinky on the Raven Egg. So I keep the Raven stats. I don't know, though. How about a Stinky Golden Pelt? Actually, we're not going to lose the pelt, so that would be kind of good. Fledge Mantis become God. I'm not even against a Stinky Golden Pelt. Ijarak could also be hiding in this menu here. Be careful. I'm torn. Fledgling Sigil turns Mantis into Mantis God. So it turns to Trifurcate? Actually?
All right, Mantis. Do it. Impress me. But I don't want a 1-1 trifurcate. I want a 3-2. We'll do it for the memes. Here goes. The end is upon us. Two flames will not suffice this time. He's a bone hand. Hope for flying. Not that flying. Uro! See, here's the thing. If I don't get him out now, and I can actually get him out now before he even puts the mask on. And it's unkillable. I could just put him out again. I mean, I think it's already over. All right. Twist my nipples. It doesn't matter where I put them. Shouldn't. Wait, don't put him there. Wham! I guess I could have put him on the right side. He could have killed the Mantis God too. Oh no, it's a stump! Dot, 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 dot. Slam! He's like, what the hell? This ought to work again. This'll do it. 421 health. Ah, yes. I feel much better now. Wham! You put out that ball. You give me those teeth. All right, we win. My biggest attack, 1,269. We could have done better, you guys. Sacrifices made, 1330. MFer could throw the goddamn sun at you and still lose. All right. GG. That was a good run. 11 misplays. What's a misplay? Says Cat Template. It's when chat says stupid shit. No, I don't know. I don't know what a misplay is. The moon's about 1,220 health short of actually doing anything. That was a fun stream. Came in back just in time to see the moon get effed. Dope. Good stuff. I liked it. It's too bad that we didn't have any challenge modifiers on. We were just trying out the ant deck, and I gotta say, I like it. I certainly like it, especially with the Fecundity. That was crazy. I think even without the crazy tail fin that we had going on, it would still be good. But, damn. This will be a fun video. Buried Leshy mod. Dude, they totally robbed me. Could you imagine sitting there and waiting for, like, 1,000, stupid little teeth coming down into his goddamn bowl? I was so ready for that. That was going to be the best. Fix your damn game, Inscryption. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you guys make it to the entire video on YouTube? If you did, tell me how it went. What did you do? How did you pass the time? Probably eating pizza. Don't lie to me. Anyways, thanks for watching on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one.